Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is 007JK back with another episode of Minecraft for you all. Now, the reason why I'm not doing another episode is because I tried recording an episode and all of my footage got corrupted, and I don't really have enough time to be able to record another one. So what I'm going to be doing for today is just a simple Minecraft build. If you guys remember my overpowered Minecraft build series that was only a little while ago, this was one of the builds that I didn't put into it, but it's still a very simple build. It's very easy, and it allows you to get a lot of gunpowder. It's called a creeper farm. First off, I'm going to do /timeSetDay. There we go. So you start off simply with a glass block or any kind of block you want. I'm going to use stone bricks. Not infested stone bricks. Just normal stone bricks for this build. I gotta get rid of all that. So I'm going to build around here, around this glass block, and I'm going to build out 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The whole point of this is to be able to create an area where creepers can spawn. Only creepers can spawn. 3, 4, and 5. And then you just build out 3 on each side of this. So you go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, right there, and then you build this. So you gotta, it's instead of a square platform, it's going to be a round platform. Okay, so once you have your platform and it's rounded out like this, it's 11 blocks in diameter, 5 blocks out from the center, including glass. Then right here you want to put some glass pillars right there, 2 blocks high, so that creepers can spawn. Creepers are approximately 2 blocks high. I say approximately because we're going to be doing something with that in a second. So you don't have to build this out of glass, and if you want this to be a really effective spawner, you're going to want to close out all sunlight from this, so you can replace this with another block. Yeah, I'm just doing it out of glass just so you guys can see into it. So then right here, you're going to want to grab some half slabs. I'm going to be using stone brick half slabs because it matches the base. And I'm going to be putting them right here all along the top. Simply because that way, if you have any mobs spawn on top of the mob spawner, it will take away from the total mob spawn count that can, or the total number of mobs that can spawn in that area. Say the total amount of mobs that can spawn in one area is 100. If you have, say, 5 zombies spawn on top of it, the most amount of creepers you can get to spawn is 95 instead of the full 100. We want the full 100 to spawn, so we're building the roof out of half slabs, a half step below, so mobs can't spawn on it. Mobs cannot spawn on half slabs like that. They can spawn right there, but not right there, if that makes sense. So we're just going to fill in this roof right here real quick. Fun fact is that creepers aren't exactly 2 blocks tall. Like Minecraft Steve is technically 2 and I think a 4th blocks tall, I think is the exact measurement. So he's not exactly 2 blocks tall. Neither are creepers. Creepers are actually slightly shorter than 2 blocks. So now that we have the roof completely filled in, what we want to do is grab some trapdoors. Here's why. Creepers are like 1 and like 7/8 of a block tall. Right now, zombies, skeletons, spiders, and creepers can all spawn on this platform. Endermen cannot because they are 3 blocks tall. But if we put trapdoors down on top of here, creepers are slightly shorter so they can spawn, but zombies and skeletons can't. So now it reduces the amount of spawns from 4 mobs, zombies, creepers, skeletons, and spiders, to 2, spiders and skeletons, since spiders are only 1 block tall. So right now, didn't mean to do that. Right now, only creepers and spiders can spawn in this area right here. So now that the entire roof is covered in these trapdoors, only spiders and creepers can spawn. Now that is a problem because spiders can spawn, and we don't want spiders to spawn. Oops, I accidentally turned on caps lock. I didn't want to throw that. So unprofessional. What we want, spiders need a 3x3 area in order to spawn in. So like this area right here, spiders can spawn in that area. So we want to reduce the amount of 3x3 areas by putting down something say right in the middle of it. So now the spider can't spawn if this block is here, but creepers can spawn all around it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab some carpet. No, RP. There we go. Okay. So we're gonna grab some carpet, and we're gonna put carpet all around in this place to make sure that we reduce the amount of spider spawns that are in this area. So we're gonna go to the middle and there, middle and there, middle and there. Okay. And then this is a 3x3 area right here, so we're gonna get rid of this by doing this all the way around the center, and boom. That should be good enough to stop all spiders from spawning, and now just creepers will spawn. Only creepers will spawn. Now, in this center area, we need something very special. It's going to help the creepers to fall to their death. But before we do that, we need to set up the falling area for the creepers. What you want to do is put trapdoors along the side, on all 4 sides, because the creepers will register this as a full block. They'll go to step on it, but it will be closed, and they will fall. And then from here, you want to set up the collection area, so that when the creepers fall, they'll actually die. So we'll build this out here this way. Now I'm just building this out of glass just because of preference. You can build it out of anything. Sorry, I'm building this out of glass so you guys can see inside of it. You guys can build this out of anything, and it's most effective when there isn't a lot of light in this area. So then right here, after you're done building this down a little ways, you're going to want this to be built down a good amount. Not so that the creepers will die from fall damage, but because of a light source. Okay, so once you have this area where the creepers can fall down in, we're going to get some Magma Blocks. Magma Blocks will deal damage to mobs and kill them, but it will not destroy items like lava or cactus will. So we're going to fill up this bottom with Magma Blocks, and that way when the creepers fall, they'll land on the Magma Blocks and they will die. But we also need 2 more things. One, a collection system to the point where you can actually collect all the gunpowder needed, and something in the center to force the creepers outwards. What that something is, so in the center here, what we're going to need is we're going to need 4 trapdoors. One there, one there, one there, and one there. All flipped up. We're going to need a minecart to be placed right there. Whoops, we're going to need rails as well. Totally forgot we need a rail in order to put down the minecart. So rail, minecart, and we need a cat. Now, creepers are afraid of cats and they will run away from them. We also need a fish so that we can, cod, so that we can tame our brand new cat. Come in. Cat, don't run away. There we go. Okay, we got the cat. So now we're actually gonna break that for right now. Oh, he's purring. That's neat. All right, so now we're gonna flip these down. Push the minecart over there to get the cat. Push the cat right there. Whoop! I did not mean to do that, but that turned out to work. Okay, so then once we have the cat there, we just set up all of this. There we go. And now the creepers will run away from the cat, and they'll run into here. Fall down, and they'll start dying. Now underneath this, so the reason why we want this to be down a little bit, probably deeper than this, is because magma blocks are a source of light. And if you want it completely sealed off and completely dark so creepers can spawn, you want this down a little bit further so that the light doesn't mess up the spawning of the creepers. So now I'm going to actually I'm actually going to clear my inventory. I'm going to grab some magma blocks, and I'm going to, right here, demonstrate how to get items from on top of magma blocks, or the collection system. Essentially what you're going to want is let's get some stone bricks. There. We're going to need some powered rails and some hopper minecarts, some hoppers, and a chest. Now this build can be quite expensive because of the amount of hoppers you're going to need. So right under here, we're going to build a small platform. This is going to be what's underneath all 4 sections of the creeper farm, underneath all the magma blocks. You're going to want powered rails along the sides here. That's not what I wanted them to do. I want them to go this way. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now, there we go. Okay. So you want them going that way, and then you want some kind of activator, like a redstone block. So what I like to do is at the very end of them, I just like to put down 2 redstone blocks with powered rails, and boom, they're activated. So now, we're actually going to build a similar system to what we're going to be using over there, just on a much smaller scale, and only one side is going to show the magma blocks. Okay. Alright, and then from here we're going to need normal rails to put around the outside, right there, and the inside right here. The inside and the outside are 2 separate tracks. They shouldn't be connected at all. So once you have that, you can put down a couple of minecarts, and they'll start going. We actually need to stop them for real quick. So right now you have the minecarts traveling around, and every time they pass underneath the magma blocks, they'll take any gunpowder on top and pull it into the hopper. Now we need a way to pull from the minecart hoppers, and that's where all the hoppers come in, and kind of the expensive part. Alright, okay. So you're gonna want this to go down 1, and put a chest right there, and that's where all the gunpowder will be going. Then you want to connect to this chest some hoppers. Now these hoppers are going to be going up like this, right there. You want all the hoppers to be connected to the chest, and and depending on how big you make this, or how wide you make it, I recommend that size. It's going to take a lot of hoppers, somewhere around like 30 to 40 hoppers, not even kidding. But you set this up in all 4 corners. You put down the rails on top of them, like this, and then you can put down the minecarts, and they will circle around continuously, taking anything that you drop from, let's say, on top of here. Just watch, see, it's taken out of that minecart, and then after the minecart passes over these hoppers will take it out, and it will travel down into this chest, like that. So that's the collection system. You need to duplicate this kind of system through all 4 sides, but all 4 sides are going to be connecting in one big loop. You just need this part right here duplicated on all 4 sides, these hoppers in all 4 corners, all leading to one chest, and you should be fine. And that's essentially it. You just need to duplicate this on all 4 sides, make that a collection system down there, and you will be able to have continuous gunpowder. Now, one big thing about this creeper farm, like I mentioned earlier, is the amount of monsters that can spawn in the area. Say 100 monsters can spawn in your area that's loaded. You want all 100 of those monsters to be creepers to maximize the creeper farm. If other mobs are spawning elsewhere, it's going to take away from the total amount of creepers that spawn in this spawner. So what I would recommend is going to a place where it limits the spawn. In my personal world, I built it over a giant ocean, where the only thing that can spawn are really drowned at the bottom of the ocean. I built it above cloud level, so that the bottom of the ocean was outside of my loading distance, and mobs couldn't spawn down there. And then I built it there. Now, if you're building it high in the air, I did learn this recently, the amount of creepers that spawn do decrease, or the amount of mobs that spawn do decrease. However, it's the best way I have found to be able to isolate this creeper spawner so that more creepers can spawn. Another way to do that is to literally eliminate every other possible way that mobs can spawn, whether clearing all of the loaded chunks around it down to bedrock, putting half slabs everywhere, stuff like that, so that nothing can spawn except for in this spot. Well, that's about it for the creeper spawner. That's how it works, and you can also duplicate this upwards as well, because if you delete these stone half slabs, the trapdoors stay there, and you can build up as high as you want. You can just replace all of these with actual stone bricks. Whoops, not like that. You can just replace them with stone bricks like that, and you can make another floor, put another cat in the center, and continually build it up as high as you want. That's about it for the creeper spawner. I hope you guys did enjoy. I hope you guys learned something, and I hope that this build will be useful to you in the future. I want to thank you guys so much for all of your love and support, and the next Minecraft Nether episode, we will be trying to get netherite armor. So stay tuned for that. Well, anyways, thank you guys so much, and as always, take care everyone. Have an awesome day.